Oh no, we are going this one. But we will see that one.
So we've got Taka Sunset Trail.
Yeah.
And we'll be going to Kappa, YG. So it's my second day in Latvia and just heading down to the beach now. Quite a weather difference because in the place that we were it was really cloudy and windy, but now that we've got to the beach, really nice weather. Yeah, first impressions of Latvia. Well, I haven't really been in a terrain like this before, so it's quite different for me, so it's quite nice. All the houses are quite sort of different, to be fair. You've got some that are made of wood, some that are made of like bricks, some that are made of all kinds of different materials, so it's something different. And the weather kind of reminds me a little bit of England, just because it was raining, a bit cloudy and all that kind of thing. I've been just out in the sun all the time in Croatia, so it's a nice little change. It's looking really nice over here. I want to tell you the story about this thing, but apparently I'm not allowed to, so we'll leave the bench story out, but it's quite a famous Latvian story about the bench. Famous video, so we'll leave it at that. So it's not part of the Black Sea?
No. Where's the Black
Is it
Sea?
like in a Gulf?
We have a Baltic Sea.
Baltic Sea.
Black Sea. Yeah, Gulf of Riga. And it looks like horse head a little bit. Oh, you can do this thing.
Are you meant to shout down it?
What?
I'm not going to put my mouth around it because it'll be like Corona. Hello! Did it sound loud? Can they hear? Hello!
You need to listen.
I think they heard.
To put your ear there.
My ear?
You need to listen to the voices of nature.
Right, okay, I see now. Oh.
They were listening for airplanes. Airplanes coming.
What the hell? Sounds cool. Have you done it?
No.
Give it a go. It's intense.
Oh god.
Oh, it's so sandy.
Exactly what I thought.
All in your boots. Sorry. Can't take you anywhere.
Thank
Just tying her shoes for the 5th time.
Oh my god, it's so cold. Crazy.
There's some people going out for swims here, and literally it's like 10 degrees out here, but the water's probably mega freezing, and it's full of this seaweed. That's why it's so dark, I think. I mean, people in Croatia aren't even going in the sea right now, and it's like 20 degrees out there, so yeah. What does it say?
Olja. I Tosha. It's like Russian. Olja. Oh, there's one more. It's like a really old one.
Oh, an old lot. Well, that's not a very good. I wouldn't say, you know. When they get married, they leave these padlocks on the bridge. Is it similar to what they do in France? Is it France? Where is it that they've got like 1 million padlocks on somewhere? Maybe it's somewhere else. I'm probably wrong. So that's the Sun Trail done. About 3 kilometres and 3 kilometres back. So it's quite a nice walk. Welcome to Riga. So I've just got to the main city of Latvia now, and I've literally been here 5 minutes and I've been haggled for money, which is quite funny. Yeah, it looks like a really nice town, to be fair. There's a lot of nice, cool buildings around. We're just having a nice little walk around now just to check it out and just see the sunset around the city as well, because the weather's really nice. What have you got to say about the square?
What?
What have you got to say?
Nothing.
Nothing. Speechless about the views.
Yeah. Yep.
What's this?
How do you think? What is that?
I don't know. Looks like a church to me. Cool place, because every building's got its own like little characteristics. It's like got something from that to like old school looking kind of Tudor buildings, for instance, and then you got the this type. But yeah, you got a bit of everything around here, all different colours as well, which is nice. So right there is the president's castle apparently. So don't really know what he needs all that space for, but pretty important man. Well, here's a few more nice buildings, but I'm going to have to sack my tour guide because I keep asking what this building is and what that building is, and it's, I don't know. Check it out. All the little towns of Latvia. So yeah, today we're going to see a castle. It's located in Sigulda in Latvia, so just going to check that out. Looking forward to it. Just checking now if things are open with COVID happening, because I think normally you can go inside, but obviously in this sort of situation now, there's not many things that are open now in Latvia. So
it was really cheap.
only what, €2.30?
Yeah.
Happy days.
She showed me the way how we can go. Like we are here, then we can go here. It's like drying kill. Then church. Then we go there. Then we can go around. Yeah.
Sounds like a cool adventure. You can take your mask off now.
Oh God. Yeah.
I've got mine on too. So we can't go in the buildings, unfortunately, but we can go inside the castle gardens, which is still one good thing. What are they doing?
I don't know. Cleaning. It looks like they are cleaning this place.
Everything's up there. So during midsummer, they what am I saying? Gouging something else.
Oh my God. Yeah, egentligen. Oh fuck.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm probably going to say it wrong again, but I've just been laughing for the last 10 minutes. Jan and Ligor. She's far away now, so she can't laugh at me. But yeah, apparently they make crowns out of leaves and flowers that they find around sort of gardens and stuff like that. And they dance all night and make massive bonfires. And they do it all in these gardens over here, which is quite interesting. So now we've just reached the castle. Looks like kind of, well, it's a 12th century castle, but it has been sort of rebuilt over the decades. So here we are. Like just sort of brickwork, similar to what we use in England, but obviously the older stuff is sort of bigger sizes and all that. And as you can see, it's kind of been reconstructed in areas, which doesn't really look too authentic. As you see, it sort of just looks like newer type bricks. Unfortunately, they haven't really blended it in the best. I think they could have done a better job on that, but I'm not the expert. I mean, I even put better effort in when I'm sort of changing a boiler. I have to make sure that the bricks match the houses. So this sundial was found in the 15th, 16th century, but the only thing that wasn't preserved was the clock hand, which, have they made that? Looks like a bit of a feral cat, this one. Massive though. So we're currently having a walk through what I think is Thor's garden. It seems to be like a random array of statues everywhere, as you can see. We've got a load over here, a load over here. And yeah, they're quite interesting, but I'm not too sure what they're about, as there doesn't seem to be many signs around the statues to actually tell you anything about them, so quite strange. So we're just going to check out the dormant stone. Apparently it's super duper interesting. She's laughing at me now. I kind of asked what the dormant stone is, and she was just like, well, it's dormant. I was like, what, so it's just a stone on the floor? Well, I guess I'll find out shortly enough. But let's see if it's interesting or not. This will be funny. So this is just like, it's called Liv's Trail. It's quite a lovely amount of nature that's around me, all these trees everywhere. I guess that's what kind of Latvia is about. There's just loads of fir trees everywhere, which is it's really nice. Oh no.
You will be surprised.
Are we near the dormant stone?
That's it.
What?
That's the stone. Oh my god. Yeah.
Guys, we've got the stone here. So is there no other stones around then? This is the only one. There's one there as well, that's dormant. But it says here the dowsing stone, so why have they got it different? Okay, so the interesting thing about the stone is that the stone was underground, but then 100 years ago, the tree started pulling the stone up with its roots. So that's why it's a famous stone. Right, so that's it from the museum. We're going to go grab some lunch now. We've opted for some traditional Latvian food, so I haven't really tried much, so it's going to be really interesting to try. So hopefully it's open for takeaway and we're going to go grab some. So they have an English menu. So, specialty of the house. We've got these kind of foods here. Hold on, we've got chicken fillet stuffed with bananas, pickled mushrooms and cheese. I would order it just because I'm really interested in what that is, but it doesn't sound too nice. Pork chop with fresh salmon. So I've ordered some stuff called kvass. It's a Latvian drink. Is it alcoholic?
No. Bez.
Bez. So without alcohol. It looks like coffee. Right, cheers.
Cheers.
It's actually quite nice. I don't know what it tastes like though. If I had to like compare it to something else, it's kind of like sweet. I have tried the Russian kvass in Serbia, and I didn't like that at all. So I don't know if it's the same stuff or I've just altered my taste buds. But I've ordered apparently so much food, so we'll see.
It's like.
So this is what I got. So I can't even remember what I ordered actually. Was it just pork, veg, and chips? What have you got?
Something
This
like
looks
that.
quite appetizing actually. Nice.
Yeah.
Bon appetit. So I've cut into it, and it's like pork, bacon, lots of mayo, some sort of gherkins in there as well, and like I don't know what I think it's just cheese on the top. But yeah, it's so nice. What have you got? Is yours pork as well?
No. I don't know.
You don't even know. Mushrooms and cheese. Looks like chicken. Well, I was royally defeated by that meal. It was like super heavy and I didn't finish it. I asked for one full portion, but I kind of got looked at weird at that point because it was a lot and I wish I went for half. But we also got puddings. I went for the strawberry soup. Now I know it sounds a bit weird, and that's why I ordered it. So, but it looks quite nice. Strawberry soup. And then Christiana went for, I don't know what this is. It looks like a fruit salad. Whipped cream with oats. Yeah, so we're going to finish our kvasses and then we're going to head off. If we can move. Nope.
No.
Nope.
Why are you laughing about
Cute. That's not cute. Look at that one, it's fucking demented. I think I'm going to turn into one of these rabbits after that. Jesus. Oh, I ate the pudding and now it's in the stomach. Next level. So we just arrived in Riga, which is the main capital, and we're just going to look for some healthy food, as quite a lot of the food that we've had these days, including the Latvian food that I had yesterday, was very heavy. It was like a lot of mayo, a lot of meat, and yeah, very, very filling. So that sorted me for the rest of the day. So just looking for some healthy food around here. Came across something called green pumpkin. So on TripAdvisor that's come up as #1, so might give it a check. It's vegetarian and vegan, so potentially something light that we can eat. So just a couple of things that I'd like to mention about Latvia. The local currency is actually euros, so they don't have their own currency, but it's actual euros because it's in the European Union, whether you knew that or not. To get in on COVID, there's very specific things that you need to be able to enter, so it's not somewhere that you can just freely enter at this moment in time. Sorry, I just got distracted. There's someone ferreting through a bin at the moment. So also you need a COVID test to enter the country. They also said that they test you at the airport as well, but I didn't have that. And I think it's a bit stupid because I had a COVID test in Croatia that cost about £60, and then what's the point of flying and then getting tested yet again? It just seems a bit over the top, a little bit. Also, because I've had COVID previously, I have got the antibodies still, so it's not something I'm really afraid of, but obviously they've got to do their checks and stuff, and they're very quite strict in this country about who they let in and who they don't. So that's it, you get the COVID test, the COVID pass, the reason to enter the country, and that's that. There was no direct flights from Croatia into Latvia, so I did have to fly over to Frankfurt, which was a bit of a pain in the arse, just because it is a massive airport, and the instructions that I had on trip.com was that I had to pick up my baggage, go through security, come out, go to Terminal 2, which was not Terminal 1, and then I'd have to check in my luggage again, go through security, get to the right terminal all within an hour, and I was freaking hell out. So fortunately, when I went to Croatia airport, I didn't get much sleep because I was really stressing about it, but asked them and they said that the baggage gets carried through, so that was an absolute saviour. So I just carried through to the transfers and found the right terminal and was there in time, so that all went sort of swimmingly. But it was about a 6-hour trip in total, but it's going to be better when obviously things wind down a bit and there's more of a direct flight in different places. Right, let's go get some food then.
Oh, I love eating. Favorite time of the day.
Yum. These look awesome, very tasty.